On Seth Talk today, I discussed the longest video it ever took me to make, 5 months, almost half a year, the I Wanna Rock music video parody. So this one has been on the shelf since this channel began. My brother Gorman and I have always wanted to do it, but I was always like, no, we don't have the means. And then finally, one day I was like, you know what, we don't have the means, but let's do it anyways. Gorman got the band together. If you didn't know, that was the Phantom Knight, the people you saw on screen. And there's some big names in there. Reginald Boulevard. Yes, he is related to Marissa. He was the one with the blonde hair. And he caused a little bit of drama behind the scenes. I don't want to get too much into it. Let's just end it there, actually. Lloyd Wright, he's a really cool guy. He was the one in the Hawaiian shirt and the shades. And Dirk Lampshade Jones, although he does have the same last name as Ginny, or when Ginny wasn't married to Harold, he's not related to her. That's just a coincidence. Also, Brian Wright was originally in the band, but we haven't seen him, and we don't actually even know what happened to him. We were at this rock concert, and he was up on top of this RV, and he was like playing the guitar and like shaking his head, and everyone was cheering him on, and then the RV started moving, and we all started yelling, "Get off, get off!" And it just went, the RV went around a curve, and that was the last we ever saw of him. I don't know, maybe he's still up there on that RV rocking out for all eternity. He's not on Facebook, so we haven't been able to contact him in any way. I don't know. But anyways, we got the band together, and when we're coming up with lyrics, the one I always wanted was, I wanna rock an actual rock. Sticks and stones are great, but sticks and stones may break my bones and leave me all in scrapes. And that was the easy one. The rest of the lines were difficult to come up with. We all argued about them. But in the end, I actually think we made all of the right choices. This is one of the few videos where I felt like all of our choices actually worked. I don't have any regrets. But it took us a long time to film. All sorts of problems arrived. Storms. We had problems just getting the people to, working out everybody's schedule. But finally, we finished. And I had all of the videos, clips together, and I was editing it. And then I accidentally spilled tea on it, and the whole project was ruined. We lost all of the files. Except for two, CheyJeff and Ladybear's appearances. Those were the only ones left. By the way, thank you guys for that. That was amazing. You guys did a great job. Thank you for contributing. So we had to start from scratch. We had to reshoot all of the scenes. And there were some good things that came out of it. We shot some at Corey's house. We got a pool and the stables. And it was kind of neat to be able to shoot in that area. But we finished up a few weird things that happened. Reginald licking the rock, that was an improvised scene. And getting Henderson and Noah in. And when we were finished, I think that was probably the best we could do on this show without any money. I don't know if we could get any better than that. And I hope you all enjoyed it. It was definitely a hard video to make. And before I end off, I did want to discuss the Seth versus Zombie video real quick. You guys are probably wondering why Seth and Gorman didn't know each other when they met. Aren't we like brothers? Well, it was kind of hard to get those shots, and we actually had some problems with some of the footage. There was like some wind, and during a few scenes, we actually get an explanation to why Gorman and Seth don't know each other. It's because they were orphaned during the wars. They were separated. And they had no idea that they were related. It was a deep disappointment for us that we lost those scenes. That the wind was blowing at the same time they were talking, and it ruined everything. So that's just what happens. Also, some of the zombie scenes had to be replaced because they were a little too gory. We were afraid we'd get flagged by YouTube because there's actually some real violent zombie footage, and we had to replace it with footage from Night of the Living Dead, which is in the public domain. We are legally allowed to use it. But for my question of the day, I want all of you to come up with a question of the day right below in the comments. Whatever you want. You know how the question of the day works. Make it bad, but not too bad. Don't get too disturbing. It is YouTube. And I can't wait to see all of your creativity.